If you want to win the day, you have to win the first hour. If you want to win the day, you have to win the first hour of the day, right? Because there's something called the science of momentum.
Have you ever wondered what it takes to have a productive day? The first hour after you wake up has a significant impact on your entire day. Today, we're going to explore the insights of Jim Quick, the author of Limitless. Jim is a renowned brain coach who has trained some of the world's top leaders, including Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Barack Obama, and Oprah Winfrey. He teaches us how to activate our brains effectively.
There are 3 supervillains that are robbing you right now. That it wasn't like it was previous generations, right? 3 digital supervillains. Number 1 is digital overload. Too much to learn, too little time, right? Too much information, too little time. Digital overload is 1. Digital dementia, we already talked about. That's the idea where we're outsourcing our brains to our smart devices, and our brains are basically making us stupid. Like our smart devices are basically making us stupid, right? So I was talking to this brain doctor, he was saying GPS. If you're looking for a third-party piece of technology to tell you when and where to turn, you're not getting early detection of things like dementia because you're not realizing when you would have memory lapses, so you're not going to doctors to get checked out. Does that make sense? This is this thing called digital dementia. And then the third digital villain is digital distraction. You're talking about focus, right? You want to improve your focus? Like, where's your focus nowadays? We live in a world full of distraction. The worst habit you could have is to pick up your phone the first hour of the day. It is the worst habit you could have when it comes to high performance. Let me tell you why, okay? The most successful people in the world, they have a to-do list. Yes? All the things you need to be able to do and accomplish. The people who are the elite, the 10% of those people, I noticed, they also have a not to-do list because they are very clear of things they will not do because it wastes energy, it wastes focus, it wastes... You know what one of the things, like one of the things on that list? Multitasking. Multitasking. How many people like to multitask? Do multiple things at once? Now in actuality, all the research is absolutely clear. There is no such thing as multitasking. Multitasking does not work. Now you can walk and chew gum and have a conversation. I'm talking about doing 2 cognitive activities, all right? Because in actuality, you're not multitasking. In actuality, the correct term is task switching. You're going from one task to another, but you're getting this novelty dopamine fix, and you feel like you're getting stimulated in that novelty, and you feel like you're being more productive, but you're being busy. Because here's what happens. Every single time you switch from one activity to another, it takes anywhere from 5 minutes to 20 minutes to reset your focus and your flow. Does that make sense? They do these studies with doctors and surgeons. They found that when they multitask, actually increases the rate of error rate. So they're making more mistakes. So not only are you wasting time, but you're making more errors also on top of it. So multitasking is on that not to-do list. But the other thing on that list, when you put this on the list, you'll see big changes, I promise you, is not pick up your phone the first hour of the day. Now, I'll tell you why. It's because we are rewiring our brains to be distracted. I'll tell you the 2 things that we're rewiring our brains when you pick up the phone first thing in the morning. You're training your brain to be distracted, right? Like, we interviewed Dr. BJ Fogg at Stanford University. He runs the Influence Lab. One of his students actually co-founded Instagram. So that's all about habits and making things addictive, right? Now think about it, opening up Instagram 150 times a day, right? And if you're not doing it 150 times a day, somebody's doing it a lot more, right? Which is really scary, but that's addictive, right? Because every time you see a like, a share, a comment, you get this dopamine rush, and that runs along the pathways of your motivation and your learning. So you're literally learning to be motivated by being triggered like that. So if that's the first thing you're picking up in the morning, you know, shares, comments, likes, cat videos, or whatever it is, then your attention is being pulled everywhere, and you're training your brain to be distracted, and you wonder why you can't concentrate. You know, you see this on Facebook all the time, that our attention span is 9 seconds, and our attention human span is about on average 8 seconds. After 8 seconds, our attention goes somewhere else. Don't pick up your phone, because it's training you to be distracted. If an egg is broken by an outside force, life ends. If it's broken by an inside force, life begins. Right? All great things began on the inside. And you have greatness inside of you, and you have genius inside of you. And now is the time to let it out.
He identifies 3 main adversaries in today's digital era. First is digital overload. We're inundated with information, some of which is essential and beneficial, while a lot is detrimental to our mental health. The second adversary is digital intrusion. Smartphones, for example, can diminish our ability to think independently. Imagine having to navigate to meet a friend without your phone. We're so accustomed to relying on it that doing without feels daunting. Digital tools are helpful, but can also cause us to overlook important aspects of life. The third adversary is digital distraction. Our devices are a major reason for our dwindling attention spans. What do most of us do first thing in the morning? Check messages, social media, or videos. This habit disrupts our ability to focus on essential tasks, leading to an unproductive day. We usually stress the importance of, however, it's just as crucial to have a not-to-do list. This list helps us avoid counterproductive activities. Top performers reportedly maintain such lists. Among the top things to avoid, he emphasizes, is multitasking. While many believe multitasking is a skill, it's essentially impossible to do two things simultaneously effectively. What we think of as multitasking is actually switching between tasks rapidly, which incurs a cognitive load each time, diminishing focus and increasing error rates. Concentrating on one task at a time is the most effective way to engage our brains. Reflect on how your day might improve if you dedicate the first hour of your morning to something meaningful after watching this video. Engage in activities like running, working out, reading, stretching, or meditating. Begin your day without electronic devices, focusing solely on yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications for more content.